Hello, it's Nikki, and yesterday was my birthday. And as always, I begun my hunt for the perfect notebook. I do this every year, in a way, even though January also gives me that boost as well. Likewise, September. But certainly in terms of my year, I always do it the day after my birthday because I really can visualize, okay, where am I now? And where do I want to be? Who do I want to be by this time next year? So usually a beautiful notebook is considered and thought about and then purchased and then written in. And I begin with these beautiful ideas. I endeavor to do my best handwriting, although my handwriting is, it needs work on. It needs work on. And I begin to put all of these thoughts and feelings into a book. And that is a great and important process of goal setting, of moving towards that person you want to be. However, I want to throw in a stat today that is not necessarily scientific. I don't have any other kind of data to back it up, but this is my thought on it, having done this for the last 15 years and seen it in so many different areas. I believe that buying the book and writing down the goals is only about that actual process. So even if you spend an hour on this, you might convince yourself like, oh wow, I've done it. I've done the process. I believe that is only 10% of the process. Writing it down is only 10%. And here's why. The number of people that I know who have been to vision board workshops, they've done goal setting workshops, etc., etc. They write everything down, but they don't build a relationship with those goals. And yes, it might come into their thought occasionally, or they might say, yeah, I'm trying to work on that thing at the moment, but no action is taken. Nothing that will move somebody in the right direction is happening. So for example, I want to give you something really tangible so you can understand this process. You might write down, this year I want to run a marathon. And you do it in beautiful coloured writing, you put some stars around it, you might think about the city you want to run it in, etc. However, the fact that you have written that down does not mean you're going to go on and do it. So yes, that initial 10% of getting really clear on where you want to do it and really owning the fact that you want this to happen, brilliant. However, it's what you then do next. It's what you do on a day-to-day basis. Are you in conversation with that marathon? Are you doing specific training each and every day? Are you showing up as somebody who is training for a marathon because this year they are going to run one? I want you to spend time with your goals and not convince yourself that you are moving in the direction of in your dreams unless you absolutely are. It's so easy to convince ourselves that, yeah, we're doing this thing when actually we're not. We're not doing anything about it. We're thinking about it, but we're not meeting it. So if you need to come back to this marathon analogy and really remind yourself of what it would be like in terms of that process, hopefully that will evoke lots of ideas of what you actually need to do. I would love to hear your thoughts and considerations around this. And if you need help, go to my Work With Me page and we can have a chat. Lots of love.